better watch out. You better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking you twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. Better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids in girl and boy land will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. So you better watch out. Better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Well, Eddie, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Harry. Merry Christmas.
Isn't it wonderful? Hey, did you get your Christmas shopping done yet?
Yes, Harry, and what a difference in the way the salespeople treat you this year. They're so courteous. Saturday, I went to Saks Fifth Avenue, and this beautiful salesgirl rushed up to me, threw her arms around me, and hugged me and kissed me.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, imagine what would have happened if I bought something. Yeah, and Harry, the gadgets they have in the stores this year.
Yeah.
They've got a wonderful thing for pipe smokers. You don't have to keep filling it with tobacco. You don't have to keep knocking out the ashes.
What's it called?
A cigar. Yeah. Harry Marcel. It's really wonderful. And you know, I took Ida to the lingerie department.
You did?
Leave it to me, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to buy her a sheer negligee. So I asked them to have a girl model it.
Oh, yeah. Was it very sheer?
Yes, Ida saw right through me.
Oh, say, Eddie.
Yeah.
Did you see any of those electric blankets they have?
The electric blanket?
Mm-hmm.
I gave one to our cook last year, but I don't think she knew how to use it.
Why not?
For 2 weeks, she kept serving me goulash with fuzz on it. While I was shopping in the store, Harry, I met Harry James.
Oh, really?
Harry James.
Hey, what is he going to put in Betty Grable's stocking?
Nothing. He's satisfied with what's in there now.
Well, Eddie, you want to tell me, what did you finally buy for Ida?
Oh, Ida.
Yeah.
Yeah. I overheard her say she's anxious to have the new look.
Uh-huh. So?
So I bought her the new look. It came out on the stand yesterday, 15 cents. I can afford it. I'm doing well.
Oh, now, Eddie, you're kidding. Certainly you bought her more than a magazine.
Well, of course. I say that for a joke, Harry.
Yes.
I bought her what she's always wanted. You remember what she told her?
Not a
station wagon. A station wagon, Harry.
Did you get her one of the metal ones or one made of wood?
Well, it's wood on the right side and metal on the left. You see, the way Ida drives, you've got to do something to confuse the witnesses. Look, she's explaining it to him. And, Harry, I think I know what Ida's getting me for Christmas.
Oh, Eddie.
I peeked.
Shame
Took
on
a little
you.
peek. That's what I did.
Wait. Well, what is she getting for you?
A small pocket-sized razor.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what are you laughing about? What's wrong with my wife giving me a small razor?
Yeah, imagine Ida presenting you with a little shaver.
Well, I admit that's one thing I'm still shopping for, Harry.
Well, otherwise, Eddie, I guess you've got all your Christmas shopping done from A to Von Z.
Hey, I get it. You mean your present? Yeah. I've been thinking about that, kid, and I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, no, you started.
I wouldn't tell you, Harry.
I want to know.
Already, so I wouldn't tell you. So, Harry, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
This morning I went into a Cadillac showroom.
A Cadillac showroom.
Yeah.
Well.
Look, Harry.
Yeah?
Look at this picture of their new 1948 convertible.
Oh, it's beautiful. And that's what you're giving me?
Sure, have it framed. It looks swell in your den. Here.
Fine thing.
Yeah. Come in. Well, look who's here. My two grandchildren, Judy and Michael.
Hello, Grandpa. Hi, Grandp.
Children, you know Mr. Von Zell, don't you?
Hiya, Fatso.
Michael, is that nice? You call Mr. Von Zell Fatso?
His name is Maya.
Oh, I told told his mother not to hire a French governess. Now, I suppose you kids want me to help you with your homework again?
Oh, no, Grandpa. The last time you helped us, you told us that George Washington crossed the Mississippi. But our teacher said that Washington crossed the Delaware. Who should we believe?
You believe your grandfather. He was there.
Harry, you shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I couldn't help it.
I know. Look, children, my riders are supposed to help you with your homework. They've got to. It's in their contract, see?
They help us, Grandpa, but we've been failing in all our subjects. You should get smarter riders.
If they were smarter, would they have signed such contract? Don't be silly. Look, maybe you kids better run along. Uncle Harry and I are fixing the Christmas tree so it'll be ready for Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Why, that's just an archaic and outmoded superstition foisted upon credulous minds by sophistical charlatans for the purpose of maintaining ingenuous intellect in a perpetual state of abysmal ignorance.
Judy, stop talking like a child. Why, of course there's a Santa Claus.
There is not.
Michael, there is.
I wrote to Santa Claus twice and he never gave me what I asked for. Me neither.
Children, Santa Claus will give you anything you want for Christmas. A camera, a phonograph, a sled, skates, anything you want.
I want a baby brother.
A camera, a phonograph, a sled, anything you want.
You know, one time I saw Santa Claus. It was a long time ago when I was young.
What? Oh. Tell us about it, old man. Go ahead. Go on.
Well, it was on Christmas Eve. I peeked into the living room, and I saw Santa Claus kissing my mother.
Oh, that was your father dressed up as Santa Claus.
Then why did he go next door and kiss Mrs. Brown?
Mrs. Brown is your aunt. That's your father's... What?
Grandpa, what are you wasting your time for? We don't believe in that Santa Claus stuff.
No? Well, listen, you kids. Get your hats and coats and I'll prove it to you. We'll go downtown to a department store and I'll show you Santa Claus. Mark my words. Mark my words, I say. Before this day is through, you will believe in Santa Claus.
Judy. Yes? Grandma's right. He is a ham.
Go on and get dressed. Come on. How do you like that, Harry?
Ain't that something?
These modern kids. Gosh. Last Christmas, I told them to hang up their stockings, and in the morning, they'd find them filled to the top with toys.
Well, what did they do?
They borrowed a stocking from Sophie Tucker. How did you... Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe
No
it.
kidding, Harry. They hung up Sophie Tucker's stocking.
Well, what did they find in it?
Georgie Jessel. Harry. Harry, you want to come to the department store with us?
No, I'd like, Liddy, but I can't. I have to go over to Music City to pick up that new record album of yours, The Life and Times of Eddie Cantor. You know?
Oh, Harry, are you buying one of my albums? Good.
Yes, sure.
That's a coincidence, Harry. I was going to give you something for Christmas to play those records.
No,
Yeah.
a phonograph?
No, a needle. I'll tell you what. So you can put up the picture of the Cadillac with it. Look. But I'll get the album for you anyway, Harry.
Good.
Gosh, this department store's crowded. I wonder where Santa Claus is. I know what. I'll ask the floor walker. Oh, Mr. Floor Walker, how do you do? Why, it's Fred Gordon, the mad Russian. You are a floor walker?
So good of you to doubt me. As a matter of fact, I was born in a department store. My mother was very disappointed.
What was she expecting?
A washing machine.
Oh, you're no floor walker, flappy ears. I think I'll call the manager.
Cantor,
Yeah?
don't be a nincompoop.
A nincompoop? What's a nincompoop?
A non-commissioned nincompoop.
You're the most exasperating. Look, Russian.
I do.
You do what?
Look Russian.
Please, I want my grandchildren to see Santa Claus. You know them? Judy and Michael?
Kiddies, I'm pleased to meet you.
How do you do?
heavens, they still got that French governor. I love to have children come into the store.
You do? Why?
You see, only a little while ago, 2 little kiddies came in with a beautiful nursemaid.
Mm-hmm.
I spent an hour talking to the little toots.
No, toots. No, not toots. Children are called tots.
Who's talking to the children?
Russian, tell me, where is Santa Claus?
Kevin?
Yeah?
As long as you're here, why don't you buy a gift for your wife?
All right. But what could I get for Ida?
Have you tried the boys' department?
Have I? For years and years and years, and I still haven't given up.
Silly boy. Silver,
Yeah?
we have a very dainty feminine gift here. It's a girdle made out of raw wool.
A girdle made out of raw wool? It must be a 2-way scratch.
That's very funny. That's very funny.
What? What's very funny?
An uncommissioned nincompoop.
Oh, Russian, you shouldn't be a floor walker. You should be in the shipping department.
But I did work in the shipping department.
And what happened?
I dislocated my arm and twisted my neck, sending a package to Lana Turner.
Well, how did you do that?
I tried to wrap myself inside the package.
No, but, Russian, don't you realize that if you did get yourself delivered to Lana Turner as a present, you might stay in her apartment till Christmas? What are you laughing at? You could smother to death in Lana Turner's apartment.
You know a better way to die.
Oh, get out of here. I'll find Santa Claus. Come on, kids. Santa Claus must be up in the toy department. We'll walk up the stairs.
Grandpa, at your age, we better take the elevator.
We'll walk up the stairs.
Well, we made it to the top, Gramp.
Yeah. You kids can put me down now. There's the toy department, and there's Santa Claus's chair.
Yeah, but there's no Santa Claus in it.
Well, maybe he's out to lunch.
What's the sign say?
Let's see. Santa Claus has gone out of business. For sale, used sleigh and reindeer. Apply North Pole.
See, Gramp, just like I said, there is no Santa Claus.
There is too.
There is not.
Gosh, something must be terribly wrong at the North Pole. I wonder what's going on up there. I wonder what's going on up there at the North Pole.
Ma,
Yes, Santa?
you got my trunk all packed?
Yep, I put in your woolen socks, your heavy underwear, your raincoat, your galoshes, and your earmuffs. Remember, you're going to California. That's a fine place for Santa Claus to spend Christmas.
No Christmas. Ma, I hate to say this, but I don't think there's going to be any Christmas.
Pa, you sure you're doing the right thing?
What else can I do?
Oh, there's somebody at the door, Pa.
I'll let him in.
Santa Claus, my name is Eddie Cantor, and I heard that you were going out of business. Say it isn't true.
You want to buy my sleigh?
Then you are quitting?
Yep, that's my decision.
I think that's the worst decision since the Lewis Walcott fight.
Can't help it, son. I guess I'm through. I've lost faith.
Lost faith? How are kids going to believe in Santa Claus if Santa Claus doesn't even believe in himself?
Well, there's too much trouble. I'm tired. I'm an old man.
So what? I'm just as... I'm no youngster either. But if I was Santa Claus, I wouldn't give up no matter what the problems were.
Oh, you think you could do better, huh?
I know I could.
Well, brother, you've got yourself a job. Here's the suit, the beard, and the hat.
What do you know? Eddie Cantor Claus. Oh. Now, when do I start delivering the toys?
Toys? There ain't no toys.
No toys?
That is your first problem. The elves and the gnomes that used to make them for me have gone on strike.
On strike?
Yep, they're having a meeting next door right now. You come with me and listen.
Fellow toy makers of Local 602, put down your tools. We're quitting. We're through.
To all the kids at home may boo us, I'm still your leader, John Elf Lewis.
Now, wait just a second. I'm the new boss. I've just been appointed Santa Claus. Go back to your benches. Turn out those toys and gladden the hearts of girls and boys.
Is this order official?
Partly.
Partly?
Yes, partly Taft and partly Hartley. But Christmas is not the season for striking. It's time for gifts and mistletoe.
Believe me, boss, this ain't to our liking. We got the idea from you guys below.
Well, what do you want? I'm a reasonable man. State your problem, and I'll do what I can.
If you want little guys to put toys on the shelves, give us shorter hours and longer elves.
It's a deal. I'll inform the shipping clerk that all you elves have gone back to work, that there will be gifts for every urchin on Christmas morn when they start searching.
Wait, Cantor Claus. There's something you've missed. Just take a look at this Christmas list. Children have changed. They're too precocious. Look at these letters. They're simply atrocious.
Give me that list. Let me see. This is what they want 'neath the Christmas tree? Radar guns for shooting straight, atomic bombs to disintegrate, chemical sets with radium emulsion, bombing planes with jet propulsion, Tommy guns with bullet spray, atom smasher, cosmic ray, bomb sights, space flights, rocket ships, moon trips, armored cars, phones to Mars, glass blowers, flamethrowers, poison flasks, gas masks, cars that go with speed of light, TNT and dynamite. Where is the laughter? Where is the mirth? Whatever happened to peace on earth?
Whatever happened to peace on earth?
Well, you see, Cantor Claus, how can we send stuff like that to little kids?
We can't. We'll send the old-fashioned kind of toys, you know, trains, doll carriages, sleds, skates, marbles.
Marbles?
Yes, if they spend more time shooting marbles when they're kids, maybe they won't want to spend time shooting each other when they grow up.
Oh, you're right, Cantor Claus, but even if we did produce all that stuff, how are we going to deliver it?
With the reindeer.
That is problem number 2. Come with me. This is where the reindeer live.
They're all asleep.
Yeah, I'll wake 'em. Up, Dunder! Up, Blitzen! Up, Prancer!
Where's Dancer?
At the Palladium.
Look, fellas, wake up! We're going to have a lot of toys to deliver this Christmas.
Oh, no. Us reindeer ain't going down to earth this year. With the price of meat what it is, we'd never get back alive.
Yeah, I can just see the signs. Reindeer burgers, 50 cents. But you can't quit. All the kids will be looking for presents under their Christmas trees.
There won't be any Christmas trees.
What do you mean? No Christmas trees?
That's your third problem, Cantor Claus. Follow me outside.
What's this?
This is the forest where the Christmas trees grow. Shh. Listen.
Way up here, midst Arctic breezes, shiver and sway we Christmas trees. It's not wind, we shiver with fear whenever Christmas time draws near. With one fell swoop, they chop us down. We're loaded on trains, delivered to town. We're cut off in our prime when our branches are limbered. Oh, how we dread that fatal word. We beg for mercy, plead and wheedle.
You pine trees are kidding. You're giving me the needle.
No, I've seen those lumberjacks standing round with sharpened axe, looking at Grandpa and making a nasty cracks. And then when they got our cousin Blanche, the family lost another branch.
But the women want trees, like my wife Ida. She's waiting for me with the ornaments beside her. If I come home without a Christmas tree, you know what she'll do? She'll hang one on me.
You can rant and rave and blow your top, but we won't allow a single chop. Raise an axe and we'll raise a fuss. Nobody's gonna make a sap out of us.
are other trees. Let's go have a talk with the willow.
Ain't no use. Those are musical trees, and they all signed up with Petrillo.
But there's got to be a Christmas. Call all your helpers together. I want to talk to them.
All right. Gnomes, elves, reindeer, everybody come on and hear. Here they come. All right now. Quiet everybody. Cantor Claus here wants to talk to you.
Look, fellas and gals, I've listened to your complaints, and maybe they're justified. Maybe we don't deserve Christmas down there on Earth. And I guess you're right about us older folks, because we've really made a mess of things. But why take it out on the kids? If they grow up without knowing anything about Christmas, there won't be any civilization, at least none worth living in. So let's not be stubborn. Let's fix it so Santa Claus can crawl down the chimneys again and fill all those kids' stockings with toys and candy.
Well, Eddie, your idea's fine, but how in thunderation am I going to find chimneys when there are people who don't even have houses? And how can I fill stockings with toys when there are kids who don't even have stockings to keep them warm?
We can lick those problems.
How can you? When men are always fighting over fascism and communism.
We can lick those, too, with a stronger ism than both of them, optimism. And that's what Christmas is, a time of optimism, a time of looking forward to a brighter world.
Oh, well, I'll do what I can, if the helpers are willing. What do you say, folks?
Us reindeers is again it.
Us elves, too. They made the same promises back in 1918.
Now listen. You haven't let those kids down for 2,000 years. You ain't going to start now, are you?
Well, I don't...
Look, you're blaming the kids for the faults of their parents. It's time somebody told you that kids don't choose their parents. It's like trying to rent an apartment. You take what you get. Now, how about it? Are we going to have a Christmas?
Okay. Us elves will give you another chance. Come on, guys, let's get started building those toys.
And us reindeers will deliver the stuff.
We trees will help. We were only kidding before. Our bark is worse than our bite.
Hi-ho, it's off to work we go. The people Santa Claus employs will see that all good girls and boys have Christmas trees and lots of toys.
And it's agreed. Santa, here's your suit back. You can go to work.
Grandpa, come on. Are you going to stand here in the department store just looking at an empty chair? Oh, come on, Michael. There isn't any Santa Claus.
I can't understand that.
Come on.
Judy, Michael, did you hear that? Sleigh bells. Look, here comes Santa Claus.
Oh, Merry Christmas, kiddies. Merry Christmas.
Gosh, Merry Christmas.
Well, Michael, here's Santa Claus. Now are you convinced?
Not exactly.
Hey, well, what's bothering you, Sonny?
Well, gosh, there's so many of you Santa Clauses on street corners and in all the stores.
Michael, Santa Claus can be anybody who has a heart. He can be anywhere people love each other. It can be your father or me or even Uncle Sam. Ask Europe. It isn't who Santa Claus is. It's what Santa Claus is, and he'll come as long as we deserve him. As long as there's folks willing to share what things they have with someone somewhere, Santa Claus is coming to town.